Hello, how you doing? I was gonna do a tour of the base, but I decided, you know what, that might be kind of boring. It might be more informational and helpful to some players to check out maybe the daily routine that I do and some of the tips and tricks that I have stumbled across that make things just a little bit easier. We're over here on the island. I built a base on Herbivore Island. And one of the first things I always do when I start up a game is I get a bunch of dodos. They're very useful for gathering eggs and that stuff down there to make fertilizer, but eventually it helps to get an oviraptor. Right there I have my oviraptor over here set up to help with gathering and future tames, because that kibble is very important, and getting kibble for feeding the dinos is also very important. So I always start out with the dodos. This was the main building that I started out at, and today's weather report is mostly sunny with a chance of rain. So one of the first things I want to do is always make sure all of the dinos are fed. Step over here to this fridge and maybe just I'll just grab everything. We can put it all back later. Got a few of the bins set up here, and looks like they're still pretty well stocked up. Might have to get some more berries in there. Have some of the egg-laying dinos set up for some of the tames out there to get the kibble going. And I'm going to stop over here to this next feeding trough. Oh, they still look like they have a lot of fish in there. Won't need to put in too much. Just fill it up a little bit. Alright, I'm going to put some... These guys eat a lot, the plesiosaurs, so I'm going to throw a bunch of meat on them directly just so they can have their own stash. There we go, that should be good for that one. These things are huge, that is for sure. Had to build a pretty large water pen over here. And they still take up a lot of space, but that is okay. We have plenty of room for them. Definitely got them covered with some defense, have some turrets under there. Alright, on to the next feeding trough. This one also looks pretty decent. And always use the cooked fish meat as it lasts for... This one's pretty fresh. 2 hours per stack, and there's 30 of them. They spoil one at a time, so you get many hours out of that. Alright, we have one more feeding trough over here. I'm going to definitely have to remember to get some berries. This is another one of the holding pens for some of our special dinos that we have. Alright. And this, I don't know if I mentioned it, this is a PVE server. So the base is built accordingly. Got another barn here to make sure everything is fed. Where's this guy? Can we pet him? He's stuck underneath the Archie. I'll run over here. Pet that guy. Get a Lystrosaurus as early as you can. They will help level up all your other dinos. Going upstairs. Some more dinos. Get some saber-tooths. Those are great for caves. We're all within the feeding zone of the trough. Got another Lystro up here for the these beautiful creatures. Quets. I want to make sure I put some meat on them. This one looks like it glitched a little bit. I'm going to move them back here. Get you into a better, safe position. Alright. Try not to fall off. Let's just turn around, my friend. See, sometimes the stuff glitches off of them, too, so... That's something... Need to... If it happens to you, because see, the floor just disappeared, and I don't know what I'm going to do. I'm going to have to jump out. Uh-oh, now I've fallen through. Alright, just got arced a little bit. Ooh. Alright, we're gonna go to number 2, how to fix that. Just in case all your platforms happen to glitch off. Oh, that happens sometimes. That's Ark. Just get on your favorite creature that you can. Oh, we'll give it a little area tour. This is Herbivore Island. Lots of good stuff up here. Metal. A lot of good herbivore tames that can be gotten. There's some good colors because they have an update going. Alright, I think we flew out of the zone. Let it render back. Alright, if you see a yellow ring around a beacon, make sure you go pick it up because it has it is considered double chance or double prize loot availability. Alright, and it should be all back in order now. Alright. Alright, it just had to re-render itself back onto the platform. Don't know why that happens, but it does. Alright. Now they won't look like they're gonna fall off. Alright, this is the rooftop view. Let's fly around a little bit. Let's check out over here. On this little island got a beacon. Little lighthouse. One of the first things that lights up as you travel across the water and head towards here. It looks pretty cool at night. And down there is a little trap. Been able to catch some sharks down there. They just follow me in. Close the door behind them and in they are. Grill and stuff. There's the boat. Got it protected behind some gates. Alright, I'm gonna park Scout back in here. Hop on off. And we need to get some... Let's put the... I think we filled all the troughs. Did we fill them all? Yeah. Let's get all the meat back in there. Alright. And we can take the tech stego. I'll take the trike right here. Mr. Triceratops. Alright. Just gonna run out here and grab some. Ooh, tech stego. Alright, load in. We'll look away, look back. There we go. Ooh, that one's cool looking. Wonder what level it is. 21. Kind of a low level. Really cool looking though. But I have enough stegos right now. Another tip I might give is don't overdo it on the dinos. There's a lot of feeding involved once you get a ton of dinos. Alright, I think we're decent on the berries. That was a quick trip down. Here's a couple of the boats we have in the bay. Another Bronto. Always close the door. Park our friend Hulk. And just grab the berries. Alright, I've got 100 machos each. And we'll throw these in. Can I carry them all? I think I should. It'll be close. One too many? Alright, we'll start over here. first bin. Always gets the yellows. Alright, dodos are fed. That bin looks good. And these bins do have, I believe it's a 20 square radius. Hey, that bin looks good. So they do jet out pretty far. We still want to make sure they're all inside the zone. Put the reds in here. And you'll know they're in the feeding bin because they'll have that little symbol right there. Looks like the feeding trough itself. Alright, let's see if that white thing is still, that beacon is still there. Since we're in the area. Oops, looks like a tech. Alright, what is on here? Not sure, we'll just take it all. Can we carry it? Sure, why not? Alright. This is all part of the underwater, or the water dino pen. It's pretty huge. Alright, let's walk through here again. This guy. Alright, we gotta get Fleet Commander. We're gonna be going out and get some fish soon. We gotta refill the food troughs for next time. But before we do that, I'm gonna go to the Brontos. Toss on Major berries directly on them for their own feeding. This one's still gonna get leveled up. Might get some good platforms on it. We'll see what happens. Alright. Some more of our outdoor dinos. Most of them are at our main base, our tribe's main base. This is just a small collection of useful dinos. Oh yeah. There's the beetle. Tiny garden. Don't need to do too much. Some tribe mates. Guest house. There's some sharks out there. Not gonna mess around with them too much right now. Alright. Let's go to the back. This is like a breeding area for some of the small dinos. Everybody looks like they're in good shape with food. And we're back inside. Oh, awesome. Time to collect some eggs. Alright, what do we get? 10. There's 11. Alright. Almost a dozen on that little bit. I'm going to store those. If I still have room in there. Alright, they fit. And what else do we have? Alright, I have a kitchen area in here. Cook up some kibble. Lots of dodo kibble. Just toss that directly into the feeding troughs. They'll eat off of it. They get like 80 points of back on their food meter. And go out and do some fishing. Jump in quickly. Make sure there's no sharks. Anything crazy that spawned in here. And we should be decent. Oh wait, look, something's over here. Looks like one of the pterodons came down. Oh, look, there's a fish. There's another fish. This is the bay at Herbivore Island. It's relatively safe at the moment. And looks like there's more megalodons out there. We're not going to stray too far. Those jellyfish are pretty brutal, so we're going to avoid those. Just do a little fishing. Alright. That should be decent before I run out of oxygen. See if we can scrape this pteranodon off the deck. Yeah. And we can. Alright, back inside. Ooh, got a nice collection of food right there. That is for sure. Alright. What else are we gonna do? We're gonna cook it all up, get it ready to toss into the fridge. Gonna need to remember to get some more gasoline, starting to run low. Gonna need another trip up north. Alright, we'll let that cook up. Got a secondary grill here. Those are occasions when you just need to cook up a ton of meat. Here's the Island Cruiser. Has some new additions with its own grill, fridge, storage, and the neat part is I can transport a bird through here. Let's fly it in. RG's fit, pteranodons. You can transport them anywhere you want. Make it a little easier when you want to get out, do a little scavenging, exploring out there. This is the top. Go fishing off of here. That's pretty fun. Haven't caught much good loot yet. And this is the one-wing design on the bottom with the massive amounts of spikes and floating foundations. That's in a different video. If you want to go see that earlier on in my playlist. But so far so good. Definitely survived at least one whale attack. It might have been a double whale attack. I'm not even sure. I built some turrets down there. So far so good. This is a floating foundation off of the boat. Alright. Another beautiful day. Alright. Fleet Commander. Park it back in safety. Probably my second best used dino. RG's the first. This one's a second. Oops. I glitched. Missed the door. Get the dodos. And if you're planning on taming other stuff, use kibble. Get the Oviraptor. And Listros. Can't go wrong with those. They level up your dinos a little quicker. That might do it. What else do we want to see? We've walked all around. I haven't really been upstairs. Let's take a final little view. Check out the view. Oh yeah, if you're wondering what all these light sources are, they are called artifacts in the game. You have to go down into these scary caves, battle your way down, survive, and then these are eventually become keys for entering the boss zones. I thought it would be interesting to put a wall torch inside of the skull. That's an Alpha Rex trophy. You can get that by taking out an Alpha Rex. Alright, we got some storage. You guys want to see the fun stuff? What's in the blueprint catalog? The bookshelf. Just a bunch of stuff. Where's the real goods? There's a main generator that powers the whole thing. Tried to hide the wires as much as possible. Alright, let's go upstairs first. Those are empty. Just extra storage units. What's up here? Alright, we got my tribe mate's quarters. Maybe I should get some water while I'm here. Pretty cool. But there's more. There's a full-on up top. Haven't done anything up here yet. Maybe we'll, maybe we won't. I should make it a viewing area or something, because these walls knocked out the views. Alright. Let's get down to this little patio area. Whoa. Alright, we're in. There we go. More storage. This is stuff I've been pulling out of the cave if you want to see some of the goods that show up out of there. Nothing super awesome. Lots of cloth, some hide stuff, a few saddles. And let's check out the safe. Everybody wants to look at the safe. What's in the safe? I got a bunch of artifacts in here. Lots of artifacts of the massive. I've been in that lava cave a lot. And that's pretty much it. Some of the other goods are put away in other places, it appears, or with other tribe mates. Alright, that's pretty much it. There's the base. What goes on here, what it looks like, what it's become. Alright, more eggs. Great food source for you, your dinos. You can use them to tame some creatures too. Alright. Let's send you guys out with a song. Alright, that'll do it. We'll catch you guys later. Bye-bye from Herbivore Island on the island map in ARK Survival. Have a great day. Be safe out there. Bye-bye.